Hey guys, welcome back. It is me, Quentin R. Giles, your political best friend, and let's get into today's topic. So I've had several different white people reach out to me in the recent days, just saying, either that they are in support of no more discrimination in this country or in the world, or that they somehow want to figure out a way to use their privilege to tear down the system that oppresses so many others. And so I was going to engage with each one of them, one-on-one. Some I have engaged with, some I've sent resources to. But I thought that I would come and make this video so that it can be shared anytime someone else asks me. And also for you, my people who are watching, you can share it with somebody else. Now, let me just say this. I am not the moral authority, nor am I the end-all, be-all on what white people can do to use their white privilege to dismantle the system. These are just my thoughts, okay? Take them with a grain of salt. But if you're asking me, this is what I think you could do. 1, acknowledging that you have the privilege and that your privilege actually oppresses me and people who look like me is the very first step. And I don't mean just casually acknowledging it, but I mean sitting in the fact that we live in a system, in a society that literally props you up and literally makes me work 2, maybe even 3 times as hard just to get what you have. Not only that you are perceived inherently good, and I am perceived as an inherent threat. Now, I don't know why, because all I like to do is eat Chick-fil-A cookies and laugh at TV all day. I'm not scary. I mean, yes, I'm 6 foot, and yes, I'm black, and yes, I'm broad, but I'm a nice person. I don't know why I'm viewed as a threat. But you understanding that, and you acknowledging that, and you sitting and wrestling with that, I think really is the first step. 2, understand that every black person is not going to take the time out to make a video like this or to talk to you, because that is not their responsibility to do. There is more than enough education out there for you to immerse yourself in black culture and immerse yourself in the ails that black people have systematically and historically gone through. So 1, don't take it offensively if a black person does not feel like engaging, because it can be exhausting. But 2, understanding that you have to do the work. But if someone is going to engage with you and take the time out to explain to you what you can do and try to teach you and try to elevate your consciousness to be able to think about other people outside of your own worldview, be teachable. Do not get in that space and then try to teach them how you should be taught. Just be taught, sis. Just be taught, brother. Be teachable. There is nothing more annoying than a black person or a disadvantaged person, whether they be brown or any other color that's not white, trying to teach you, white people, how to engage in such a way that you can help us, and somehow you already want to be Mr. Miyagi after 5 minutes. Like, sit down and listen to what I have to say. Okay? You ask me. The 3rd thing I think you all should do is kill the jokes. When you hear your friends or your family members tell these racially insensitive jokes, and even though they might be funny, no lie, some racially insensitive jokes are funny. But I can say that as a black person. And yes, it sucks to suck because you're white and you want to laugh as well. But see, when black people or disadvantaged people tell racially insensitive jokes, it doesn't threaten your world order. It doesn't threaten or increase or push forward the stereotypes against you and put you in a dangerous or compromising situation. When white people tell racially insensitive jokes because white people have systematically and historically oppressed others, it only reinforces the stereotypes. It makes it harder for other people to break out of those stereotypes. So again, sucks to suck, but you asked how you can help.
And I'd just like to add that as a black person or someone else from a different ethnic background from being white, we should probably kill the jokes as well. Not even probably, we should kill the jokes as well. Because at a certain point, we can't ask other people to do something that we are not willing to do ourselves. So I'd like to add that as well, even though I said it sucks to suck.
4th, when you see these injustices happen, speak out about them. Call them out. Call your friends out. Call your senators out. Call your congressmen out. Call your president out. Okay? This is going to be touchy because some people are very much a Democrat and some people are very much a Republican, and you want what you want. However, If you want what you want, and that person that you want to vote for is also bringing forth policies and want to implement procedures that will keep Black folks down, then you, wanting to be a new ally, need to make a decision. And what's more important? The policies that you want, or me and people that look like me being able to be just as free as you are. You know, another thing that I think you all could do is actually watch the 13th Amendment on Netflix. It is an amazing documentary. It does not show all the ills of Black people, but it does put into a historical collage of things that have just happened to Black people since the birth of this country. And I think it might help you understand a little more if you don't already understand. Or maybe if I'm sure you've been taught these things or heard these things before, but never really took them too seriously. But now you're in a space and in a place to where you can receive what we've been saying. And so I think the 13th Amendment, because it really does come up to modern day societal ills for Black people, I think that would be a really, really good resource for you to watch if you want to be an ally. And last but not least, ask yourself, do I want to be treated like a Black person? Do I? And don't run from it. Think about it. Sit in, would you want to be treated like a Black person, yes or no? If the answer is yes, I don't know where you get that from, but okay. If the answer is no, then why no? Why would you not want to be treated like a Black person? And when you really sit down and think about why you would not want to be treated like a Black person, I think that will help you start to form your idea of your privilege and what you can do to dismantle the system. Because if you can identify specifically why you would not like to be treated like a Black person, then why would you think I want to be treated like a Black person?